Hello, today we're going to show you the difference between the determinate tomatoes and indeterminate tomatoes back behind here. The determinate tomatoes are the ones that you do not want to sucker. These are celebrity tomatoes and they're classified as a semi-determinate. I'm treating these just as a determinate, not a semi-determinate. They say that for semi-determinate, just keep 3 or 4 of your main stems as your plant, and then don't sucker those. This right here is a sucker, and you can see that on a determinate they start their fruit very early on this, but each one of these is going to produce basically another tomato plant. You can see the suckers coming out of the suckers. They will just keep continuing to produce tomatoes. And so we have clusters of tomatoes ripening on this all over this plant. They're harder to pick, but for a home garden where you don't have a way to really trellis high, this is usually the variety that you will be growing. And they are harder to manage in some ways, but you really don't have to do anything to them but just contain them. We put up a wood kind of a support trellis here. We are trying to compare the yield of these determinates versus the indeterminates. Now the indeterminates behind us are the ones that I've been training, and we're going to go outside the greenhouse where we can see the back side of these and you can see better how they've been trained. Now we're at the outside of the greenhouse. This is a drop down side, and we have we can't even show you the tops of the tomatoes which you saw from the inside, but these are the indeterminates, and they are trained up this string, and as you can see the suckers have been taken off at each of these leaf joints, and they set tomatoes about halfway between each leaf joint. You can see why I prefer the indeterminates for greenhouse growing, because training them up the string maximizes the available space. I hope this explanation has been helpful. Thanks for visiting Front Porch Farm through our YouTube videos.